What's your name?
Officer Robert Lindblom.
What are we here doing?
We're finishing up training as the initial cadre for Pensacola Police Department's drone program.
So we're all out here training with IHMC, trying to get those stick skills down.
Well, we've been here learning how to fly these drones, an outdoor large drone and an indoor drone, the Nighthawk and the Wasp.
This is not going to be your drone you pick up at Walmart, so there was definitely a lot of time and effort put in by all the instructors to go and make this happen.
The Nighthawk is definitely easier. I mean, there's a lot of onboard automation there. You could take most folks and 20 minutes of training and get them somewhat mission capable with that thing. It's incredible the work they've done on it and the capabilities.
There's a whole host of immediately recognizable missions. Barricaded suspects, a felon who runs from a scene, missing persons, which there's a whole subcategory of that. Missing children, you got missing elderly patients, people with medical issues. But again, that's just scratching the surface, really. That's just the obvious. I think a couple of years from now, we're going to be surprised at the things that we figured out we could do with these.
The indoor drone, the Wasp, I had no idea what I was getting into with that thing. I mean, flying it is really difficult, especially in these wind conditions out here. It's still really intimidating. That's what they're flying back there right now. So
the weight to power ratio on that thing is amazing. That thing performs. But you really have to be careful, on the sticks with that thing. And the first-person goggles really just provide you with a unique perspective, so you feel like you're right there flying it. The Wasp is going to give us an opportunity to get eyes inside of a building without putting officers' lives at risk. We all came in here with different levels of experience.
I've got about nearly 3,000 hours in a variety of airframes. The skills are not directly translatable. It is quite a bit different.
No, I mean, I flew in the back of helicopters for 20 plus years, but I had no piloting experience at all.
No, prior to coming here, I have no aviation experience whatsoever. I've been a patrol officer for the last 8 years.
I have a little bit of experience with a privately owned drone that I have, but nothing like the training that we've had here.
The training's gone really well. We've progressed pretty rapidly. It is far more difficult than you would expect unless you've actually had an opportunity to work with these drones. But we've come a long way in just a few days.
Oh, everybody's made, tremendous gains. I mean, day one flying that trainer drone, the Fat Shark 101, there were some of us that couldn't get that thing to hover in place whatsoever. I'm happy to say that, every one of us now has gotten much better at manipulating the controls, flying in and out of the rooms, down hallways.
It's a bit humbling, coming to a realization that you thought you knew how to go and fly a drone, and then going and seeing some of the instructors here really fly a drone. But again, it was very educating. Getting to go and see ourselves from when we first started, and then seeing where we're at now, utilizing that first-person view. Definitely you can see the difference in the skill level from the beginning and to what we're sitting at right now. Still, there is lots of room for improvement, and continuing the training is only going to make us more efficient in our job.
The classroom portion was definitely critical. There was a lot of good knowledge there. I mean, at the end of the day, there's just some regulations and rules and numbers you have to learn. Nobody wants to sit through that, but Matt did a great job teaching us the theory and whatnot, and then putting us behind the sticks and letting us put that into practice.
Well, the program that you guys developed was appropriate to this type of training. And again, as far as the team, I don't think you could have really gotten a much better team together. The best part was they were extraordinarily receptive to any inputs we had from the very beginning when we first approached them, which is approximately a year ago, I think already, they have been very responsive and real willing to work with us to get the best product. They are as invested in our success, I think, as we are. I can't imagine why we wouldn't be working together 20 years from now on other projects.
I mean, you've asked me most of it. I do want to thank the guys, Matt, you, Daniel, John. Every one of you guys have been awesome to us. I don't think we would have come as far in our training if we hadn't had such a group of instructors that kind of fostered an excellent training environment. So again, I can't thank you guys enough, and look forward to continue working with you and growing the program.